Welcome back to the ticket setup series. In today's session, we're going to continue to work through the setup of ticket, and we're going to be focusing and pivoting over to the agent web experience where we're going to create tickets, edit tickets, work on tickets, and do a lot of administration inside of the agent portal. Now, up to this point, actually in the previous session, we focused on the end user portal, but just like Adele as an end user has a web experience, in our end user portal, Diego also has a full agent experience in what we call the Ticket Agent Portal. Now, Diego can access the Ticket Agent Portal by navigating over to web.ticket.ai. And when he does, he is landed on the Ticket Agent Portal and he sees a list of tickets that have been created, also a bunch of different options here. In today's session, we're going to focus on creating a ticket and talk about the details there. And then after we do that, we'll move into how to manage and edit a ticket in subsequent sessions. So Diego can create a ticket here by clicking Add Ticket. And when he does, he's presented a bunch of options on how to create a ticket. We saw this when Diego created a ticket from a message and we modified the ticket in Teams, but here's it in the web experience. Now, Diego can apply a template to this ticket. We don't have any templates just yet, but these templates could be taking off business processes like new hires or software requests or setting a bunch of properties for like a change management request. We'll get there, but for this particular presentation, we're just going to create an incident here to troubleshoot on. Now, there's two fields that are required for every ticket, the request title and the requester. So let's say that Adele tapped me on the shoulder, or she pinged me over email, or she gave me a call and she wanted to let me know that she needed her password reset. We can simply come in here and type for the request title. Now Adele's a requester, so we're going to go ahead and look up Adele here. Now each ticket can have multiple requesters. So you'll see here that Adele is a requester here, but I can make different individuals affected users. And what that gives me the opportunity to do here is make these other users inherit the lens of the requester Adele. So Grady and Miriam in this example, if I were to create this ticket with them as affected users, would also receive notifications as this ticket travels and be able to see these tickets in their end user portal, things like that. I have the opportunity now to further touch the properties of this ticket. So I can change the status, the type, the category. I'll switch this over to permissions here as a different category, priority, things of that nature. Now, all of these settings we can change, and we'll talk about how to change those in the administration part of the Ticket Agent Portal. But this is all stuff you get out of the box. We also have the opportunity to select the team. Now, I only have ticket deployed to one team. We'll eventually set up ticket for a multi-department experience, but this is for one team. I can also choose which group. Again, this is the default experience after install, so I only have one group. And if I wanted to assign this to an agent, I could do that. I'm going to leave that blank for now. Just like requesters and affected users, assignees can have multiple collaborators. So if I were working on this ticket as Diego, and I had other agents in my group, now we haven't deployed this or made this available to other agents just yet, but we will. But if Diego needed help from someone else to work on this ticket, he can make them a collaborator, and those collaborators would inherit the lens of the agent, so they could see tickets when they look at my work. They'll receive notifications as those ticket travels, things of that nature. Diego can also set a due date here, and he can use that throughout the management of this ticket. And the last thing he can do here is he can tag the ticket. Now, tag is a complementary concept next to categories. So categories are more permanent categorizations of tickets that you want to trend on over a 3, 6, 9, 12-month period, where tags are, at least the intention of them are to capture bursts or bubbles of things that are happening that you may want to, for a period of time, track but not put in as a category. So as an example, if an application was giving error 1, 2, 3, I can on the fly create a tag like error 1, 2, 3. Or if I'm working on project 1, and I'm also working on phase A versus phase B. I can tag a ticket with these tags and then report on those and filter for those across the agent portal. We'll go back to error 123 and create that on the fly here. So I'll add that tag. Then I'll select error 123, and you'll see that that will bubble, and then it gave me the opportunity to select that particular tag. I could add more tags if I wanted to on the fly here. I won't for the purposes of this. And then I'll go ahead and create this ticket. So this will create ticket number, where are we? I think number 5. So ticket number 5 was just created. Now we'll pause this session. In the next session, we'll work through how to edit some of these tickets and work on these tickets. But I want to thank you for taking the time and looking forward to seeing you in the next session.